Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Halos aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Striding in is David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one gone to start the night. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's slugging over 550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Wendell is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So here is Mike Trout, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-1.
Nope, that's fine.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally, an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Here now the 2-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Meadows moving back, still ranging back. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rendon. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Inside, he misses ball four.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Justin Upton the next to hit. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here now the 2-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Trop, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Dylan Bundy will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And now, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And stepping in, Yandy Diaz, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
The 2-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting third.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows. And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head to the 2nd inning here in St. Pete. It's the Angels 1, the Rays nothing. Here's Albert now. The 1-1 is a fastball thrown by him for a strike. And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. Now a swing and a miss here by Suzuki as he set down on strikes for the second out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Jose Iglesias. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Angels are gone in order. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now it'll be Randy Arozarena. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate, Willie Adames. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Now to bat, Brandon Lau. His past history with Dylan Bundy, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're down 1-0. Here's Dexter Fowler now, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Arozarena is right there, 1 down.
The batter number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Stepping in once again is David Fletcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Arozarena is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So now into the box is Shohei Ohtani. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Zunino has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Michael Brasso. And he got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Stepping in now, Mike Zunino. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Count still full, 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And he fouls this one off. Zunino leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And this throw gets away from him.
The left fielder,
Joey Wendell digs in now. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error and ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. It remains 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as we begin the top of the fourth.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind, he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the fourth inning. And we check out the Angels leaders in that category to find that he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club. Here's a look over to first. At the plate now, Anthony Rendon. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. One run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Arozarena will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Now to the plate, here is Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard to the right side. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Angels are out in front, 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. The 3-1. Popped him up. Fletcher moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Stepping in next, Austin Meadows flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Randy Arozarena. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in, 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Standing in now, Willie Adames. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Albert Pujols. The 1-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Arozarena is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
So the next to bat will be Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone, a home run. So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
To the plate now, Jose Iglesias. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Lau backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. fouled off. Here's another 1-2. And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now another 1-2. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Michael Waka takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. David Fletcher will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Halfway home tonight on the Gulf Coast, and the Angels are out on top now 2-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now here is Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brandon Lau is sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1. well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Full count, 3-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This one's flared down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, Mike Zunino. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 5 innings complete. The Halos lead this one 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And standing in is the DH, Shohei Ohtani. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Mike Trout will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Two-1, here it is. Down the third baseline. He's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Angels held in check there, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 2-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Justin Upton. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
So next to bat will be Albert Pujols. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Next to dig in, Kurt Suzuki. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A bouncer to the left side. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Austin Meadows. Here comes the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Randy.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-1. So stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
The batter,
Oh, man, you
1,
can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Next to stand in is Willy Adames. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're still down. It's 2-0. So now here is Dexter Fowler. His career line against Waka. He's a .333 hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. And there's a base hit on the line. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Chaz Rowe is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Standing in now, Shohei Ohtani. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
The 2-1 home.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. To second for one.
The third base, number 6.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Angels strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Lifted the other way to left center. Upton's under it. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Brasso.
Now at the plate, Michael Brasso, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
All even now, 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Angels 2, the Rays nothing. Diego Castillo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Justin Upton now. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 balls and a strike now. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
So stepping in is Albert Pujols. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. This is line to left, and that'll be a base hit for Pujols. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there? He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. And it's fouled away.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Pujols, base runner at first with 1 out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias, and he fouls this one off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in next, Dexter Fowler. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Back up the middle. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base.
And the throw sails right over the head of Pujols.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
The 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, first baseman, Yandy.
Next, it'll be Yandy Diaz. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1-1. Grounded weakly to the left. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dylan Bundy earns win number 7 on the season. Raisel Iglesias wraps it up for the save, his 22nd. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.